Well, being a prince comes with all sorts of privileges, but a modern prince, it seems, changes nappies and has sleepless nights just like the rest of us. Prince William opened up for the first time today about the joys and the fatigue that come with fatherhood. Most of the stories will sound remarkably familiar to anyone else who's raised a child, including that first nerve-wracking installation of the car seat. Paul Johnson reports.
I think I was on such a high anyway, and so was Catherine, about George, that...
Prince William in his first official interview since the birth of his son George, talking about his first few weeks as a new dad and what it's like to experience it under the glare of the world's media.
It's not somewhere I enjoy being, but I know that in the position I'm in, that's what's required of me to do, and I think it's it's one of those things, and it's nice that people want to see George, so I'm just glad he wasn't screaming his head off the whole way through.
What emerges is the snapshot of a couple whose first experience with a newborn is both predictable and routine, yet also utterly different from most families. Starting with William's first few minutes as a father in public, where he has a bit of a confession about his deft placement of that baby seat when they left hospital.
Believe me, it wasn't my first time, and I know there's been speculation about that. I had to practice, I really did. I was terrified that I was going to do some, it was going to fall off or it wasn't going to close properly.
Smart man. And it doesn't stop there. Apparently, it was Dad who changed the first royal diaper, though he says Mom's been handling most of the late-night duties so far. As for parenting philosophy, William says he and his Duchess want to be as independent as possible.
I very much feel if I can do it myself, I want to do it myself. And there are times when you can't do it yourself and the system takes over, or it's appropriate to do things differently.
And what is young Prince George like so far? Not surprisingly, Dad thinks he's good-looking and adorable.
He's a little bit of a rascal, let's put it that way. So he either reminds me of my brother or me when I was younger, I'm not sure.
Despite such a lovable baby at home, William says he's already happy to return to work. Even though he's a rescue helicopter pilot, he thinks it's the one place he can get some sleep.
So I'm just hoping the first few shifts I go back, I don't have any night jobs.
Paul Johnson, Global News, London.